If you are entering a relationship with expectations, then the relationship will eventually end up. Don't be in a rush of jumping into a relationship. Nothing on this planet deserves to scar you. Nothing. So when you lie in a relationship, where a relationship has pushed you against the wall, where you are actually not comfortable with yourself, even if the truth is pretty clean and neat and is important for you, then yes, you are in a toxic relationship. And like I always say, prevention is better than cure, right? So let us now first understand, that if this is a toxic relationship, then what do we have to do to make sure that you don't have this situation in your life ever again? When you are entering into a relationship, are you looking for one? Are you addressing it as something that is required for you? That means your void inside you is still unfilled, and you really need to do whatever it takes to fulfill your void. Why am I saying that? Because if you are entering a relationship with expectations, then the relationship will eventually end up being toxic. Work towards your internal growth. Do things that make you happy, not that make someone else happy. Do things in a way that satisfies you from within, helps the best of you to show up, and not that you need to prove a point to someone. Not because, beta, that you want someone else to do this to you. No, then you are operating from a wrong space. You put your foot in the wrong place in the first place. Too much of internal attachment is only a way of showing your internal unfulfillment. Matlab, your khokhlapana inside, right? Your void inside. That is when an attachment is nothing else but sense of return. In Hindi, we call it swarth. Oh, really? Am I in this relationship because I'm selfish? Yes, that is the case, right? So selfishness, swarth, equal to expectations. I really don't understand this. When people say, I am in a relationship, karta banke, like I am in a relationship. So when you say I'm in a relationship, what are you actually saying? That I am the one to give, you're the one to take. I need to talk out things to you, you need to talk out things about you. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. So it's a complete contract, it's a complete deal. Where is their love? Right? Remember, you are not in the position to give love to anyone unless and until you have not found love for yourself yet. So that's what you need to do. Don't be in a rush of jumping into in a relationship. Find love inside yourself first. Master the art of developing your relationship with yourself first. Before you jump into a relationship, know what can lead it to toxicity, what can make it toxic. Your swarth, your sense of return, your expectation from the relationship, not understanding that that person also has limitations in his head, just like the way you have. This is important to understand. Now, we also need to understand, why have you tagged it as toxic? If it is what I have spoken to you just now, that it's not leaving you with a good feel, then it is. But now you please take a paper and pen and write down, before you declare it as toxic and how you want to get away from it, before you do that, make a note. What is it that you can do to make this thing work? And put in some effort to see how you can turn this thing around. Why am I asking you to do that? Because after some time, you should not really feel guilty that, oh my God, maybe I should have worked for it. Maybe I should have tried harder. Maybe I should have tried better. Now, having done that, despite all your effort, if still your compliance or if your benchmarks of this relationship being really unhealthy for you has been met, right, despite all your effort, then I think you should have a healthy conversation with your partner. You must have a conversation with him and talk it out to him. Tell him why this thing is not working and why you guys don't deserve to do this to yourselves, right? Have that healthy conversation. But yes, that's the thing. So why do you have that fear? Why do we all have this fear? You really don't want to hurt him, right? So that is also another fear. And I understand that. It's quite justifiable. But you need to have a matured conversation. Understand that there will be some amount of pain, maybe. once you call this thing off. But you don't deserve hurting yourself. You don't deserve hurting him in the journey. A lot of us feel the pain. We don't want to feel left feeling lonely. We always have this problem that, what happens if I say no to this one? So again, you have to learn the art of enjoying yourself first. You have to learn the art of being happy with yourself first. And if you really love yourself, there are certain things that you cannot say a yes to at all under any circumstances. So when you are working with yourself, you're giving time to yourself, you're attending sessions that would show you the path, or you have a guru or a master, when that starts happening to you, then in your evolved space, whoever shows up at that time, it's fine. You go with the flow, like Mata Gange, who just keeps flowing. Mata Ganga doesn't stop and stare. It does not think, leave alone overthinking, because it is meant to only flow. Your divine energies are meant to just flow towards internal evolution, and then whoever shows up, it's all right. It's all right. Remember, get your alignment in order and just know that there is better and the best waiting for you out there. You don't deserve to be in a relationship that takes away the best from you, that takes away the peace from you, that is not adding wings to your already existing goodness. Just don't. Be strong and remember that I'm always going to be there for you, no beta? I'm always going to be there for you. So anytime you feel stuck, you can always call out to me and I'll always be there. So get your decisions straight. Do what you need to do for your good feel factor. Do not compromise. Remember, life is short and you are precious. God bless. Love you.